So, international environmental law, also known as IEL, is a branch of public international law, and it is a type of law given to states by states to solve problems that appears between countries. And it covers many topics such as climate change, biodiversity, water pollution, and also uses of nuclear. And the source of international environmental law is obtained mainly from three sources, which are international treaties, customary international law, and also judgment from international courts. Other than traditional law, IEL also has soft laws too, and the main difference between soft law and hard law is soft law is often viewed as a flexible option, and it provides a faster way to legal commitment, and citizens will start to refer to this soft law as legal instrument.
Um, in conclusion, we can conclude that based on our research, there are 5 major environmental crimes that is recognized by the law. First, that is trafficking of wild animals. Second, excessive logging. Third, poor management of wastewater management. Third, mismanagement of electronic usage. And fifth, finning. Okay, going to the first one, that is the trafficking of wild animals. Okay, for the trafficking of wild animals, to show its unacceptedness by the law. Okay, the international position, that is the 1973 Washington Convention on International Endangered Species of Flora and Fauna, has stated its disagreement regarding this matter. And in the Malaysia position case, to illustrate another example, that is the Wong Keng Liang against public prosecutor. Okay, going on the excessive logging. Okay, in short, excessive logging is the logging activities that is done in a massive amount that is unacceptable by the law, leading to the environmental implication. This can be seen or illustrated in the case of Fung Yin Kui and Anthony Fong against the Director of Forestry Department and another. Meanwhile, third, the mismanagement of electronical usage that can lead to the environmental implication. This can lead to the depletion of ozone layer to the earth and leading to a greenhouse effect. And fourth, finning. The European Union, the EU, had actually banned this a couple years back, if I'm not mistaken, in 2003. Okay, finning is actually can be regarded as a painful death, leading to the epitome of an animal cruelty. And fifth, lastly, the poor water management. Okay, the UN water organization shows that the one of the reason of this thing happening right now is due to the expenditure of population growth, and also at the same time the demands of agriculture. Okay, that's all from me today. Thank you.
The impacts of environmental crime. So the impact appear as increasing level of pollution, deprivation of wildlife, and also a reduction in biodiversity. So all this has caused damage towards the ecosystem that cause another risk, such as various diseases, climate changes, and also environmental adversity. So we are focusing on 3 types of environmental crime. Firstly is illegal waste dumping, which is mostly committed by big corporations, which cause the long-term effects to nature, which cause the harsh toxic chemicals, and it has been originated from a developed country with European Union such as United States, Japan, and also Australia. So they known as the main exporter for the illegal waste shipment, while the Africa and Asia, including Malaysia, is known as the main destination continents for the illegal waste trafficking. Second is illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing activities. So these cause impacts towards the marine living resources, whereby directly cause a depletion of fish stocks, where the non-targeted and non-commercial fish species also affected due to IUU fishing activities, while indirectly consequence can be seen by the discharging of organic waste that occur during the process of catches, and also non-biodegradable littering. And last but not least is the illegal trade in timber, which can be identified under the conduct of forest exploitation, and it can be seen whereby the trade has been harvested, transported, and also processed illegally without the proper manner and regulation. And illegal trade in timber is also known as a major ground of deforestation and forest degradation.
Next is the enforcement and regulatory solutions on the environmental crimes. Some programs of environmental crime need to be reintroduced by international community in order to close the crime gap. First, there is a must for criminal sanction for the most serious environmental offences. For example, the United Nations Environment had partnered with the African Prosecutors Associations, enhancing the capacity to investigate and prosecute cases to establish strong legal frameworks on those environmental crimes. Second, there are already existing criminal sanctions. However, those criminal sanctions are not sufficient. Thus, the measure taken is by the enforcement agents. For example, in the United Kingdom, there is a campaign launched by the United Kingdom Wildlife Protection in increasing the penalties for wildlife smuggling for 5 years of imprisonment and making an arrestable offence under the law. Lastly, the people knew the law imposed a death penalty on such activities. However, because of the supply and demand pressure in the illegal market to take their actions, they ignoring the law. For example, the enforcement agency and actions by custom are very important in detecting the illegal products. Thus, it becomes a responsibility for every party to follow the regulated procedure by the government. Thank you.
Sincerely, the condition in developing countries is not that good due to the lesser resourceful, which acts as leanness in proper enforcement of environmental laws. The judges and lawyers in Malaysia are encouraged to improve their knowledge and legal skills related to the international environmental law and expertise in environmental cases well without improper delay, and can cope with the increase of international environment cases effectively. International environment is designed to deal with issues that affect the environment. Furthermore, it was mentioned by Sri Ramjay in a forum on the judiciary and environmental law that lawyers should keep banging the door. There are no guarantees of success, but we should start somewhere. Thank you.